Happy Thursday, sixth grade math. I know things are a little bit different today. You're coming in and you can't scan a QR code. In fact, it's going to be Maleficent. We've got our first evil matchup. Maleficent is option 1, and option 2 is going to be Shere Khan. I am going to try and get on the back of the classroom or up by the classroom door, the light switch. I will put a QR code and I'll put for the October 5th matchup on it so you know what it's for. So if you get some chance toward the end of class or before leaving, go ahead, scan that QR code and get your vote in today. Okay, moving forward, we've got yesterday's winner was Baymax/Hero in a huge landslide win over Hercules. All right, today what we are going to be doing is we are going to be doing our Unit 1 test. I've got my joke to start our day. What do witches put on their hair? Well, of course, they put scare spray. I don't need any of that, but I do have a great haircut. What do you say? All right, now into our test for the day. You are going to have the entire class period to work on this test. There will be some options for you to do when you get done. First things first, our test is in Desmos. You are going to go to Desmos. You're going to see this symbol, this little picture with a clipboard. It is called 6.1 End Assessment. I believe there's something that comes after it, but look for 6.1 End Assessment, okay? When you log in, you're going to see a yellow and orange sign that says Unit 1 Test. You're in the right spot, or assessment. You're in the right spot for it then, okay? As you get going, your first and biggest job of the day is to take the test. So if you want to go there and then come back and take a look what you're doing afterwards, that is great with me. Remember what you need to do. Remember that we are doing base times height. If you're finding the area of a triangle, you need to ninja cut it in half or divide it by 2. Also remember that when we're looking for surface area, you're going to be finding each of the pieces areas and then adding them all together. It is really important that you remember you can cut and slice things up if they're an odd shape to make them into shapes that we know how to find the area of, things like rectangles and triangles, okay? If you want, go ahead and pause this and come back to see what you do when you're done. Seems like many of you have either come back or maybe you stuck around. Now that you are done with your test, and remember you don't have to submit, you just need to close the tab when you are done. Your job next is to head over to Schoology. In Schoology, you're going to find something called Unit 1 Test Reflection. Now, if you're really good about listening to directions and paying close attention to the directions, you will find that it is going to require a password. And thank you for listening to these directions because the password is triangle. You need to use the word triangle. It is spelled Triangle. It's actually called Unit 1 Reflection Test, I guess. I just saw that, okay? Unit 1 Reflection Test, and the password is triangle, okay? When you're done, come back here and go ahead and pause. Thanks for coming back. Hopefully you remembered to read all the directions because they did say that you need to use complete sentences. So one of your points will be based off of your answer and 1 point will be based off of your using a complete sentence because we've been working on that in Unit 1. Now that you're done with that, I would like you to take a little bit of time to complete Unit 1 vocabulary. When you get it done, please submit it to Schoology. If you're already done with it, or if you do manage to get it done before the end of class time, you got the option of reading a book, working on some other homework if you have any missing homework, on the other classwork or something quietly at your own spot. We are taking a test, so please be respectful. Or if you want, you can play some of the math games that are located in Schoology. All right? Hopefully you had a good day. If you don't get through everything today, that is totally fine. We've got tomorrow set aside to work on it. Please make sure you follow FMS expectations and our classroom expectations also. Have a great Thursday.